Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. We're doing daily double, seconds Orlah, Perik, Beis, Mishnah Zayin, and Ches. Mishnah Zayin says, Lahakel ulahachmir, min b'she'ein amino. We mentioned in Mishnah Vav that sometimes there's a kula and chumrah. When it's min b'mino, right, we're talking about yeast of truma, of wheat, and isa is chulin of truma, and you're making a dough, a bread of wheat, so it's minvamino, it's the same produce, same species. So they always go with the hachmer over there. However, when it comes to min b'she'ein we'll see two different types of thing. The isser is one thing, one type of species of food, and the heter is another type of species of food. Then there's a kula and a chumrah as follows. Ketza, grisen is mashlim adashim. Grisen, let's say, are beans that were cooked with lentils. V'yesh ham minosin tam. One of them was truma, or kilaya kerem, or orla. Yesh behem benosein tam. Let's say the grease and the beans were truma, and they're cooked with lentils, which are chulin. So if there's nesinas tam, you can taste the beans in the lentils. Bein sheish behem la'alos be'echad omeya, bein she'en la'alos be'echad omeya aser. Here, still we're mach. We're in nesinas tam. Even though normally 1 to 100 is bata by truma, as we mentioned by tavlin, things that give it a specific taste that make the dish, right? Without that unique taste, it wouldn't be a real dish. So, like, it's something which is machmet, something which causes the dough to rise. Without it rising, it wouldn't be bread. So therefore, it's nesinas tam. So therefore, if it imparts taste, which is what tavlin it does, spices do. So then it's us, or even if you have 1 to 100, ain't bad tam. If you don't taste the beans in the barley, even if you have less than 1 to 100, it's batal. Now, it doesn't say this, but it has to be provided. I would assume the Torah says, you have to at least need 2 to 1. You need a majority, or 5 to 4, 4 beans and 5 adashim. You have to have, bittul barov, the basic din of bittul barov. I will discuss more this din of bittul barov as it relates to truma. Truma we say 1 to 100, which seems emigdashom menu is doraisa. Here the Torah is saying even bittul barov. What's the difference between them? Why specifically on mim shein amino we rely on bittul barov? Gemara says chetz or shalchulin shenafal toch isa beish bo kidei lachamitz. Let's say you have yeast of chulin, it fell in a bread, and has enough. It has the potential. There's enough sour in there, enough sourdough, in order to help the bread rise. Before it had a chance to rise, I'll say before it had a chance to rise. Truma, and then yeast of truma, or kerem, or yeast that was from kilayim, and that also by itself has enough to cause the bread to rise. Aser, even though both of them are combining, but since each of them by themselves had the ability to do it, so therefore we look at it as it's basically 1 to 1 ratio. Right? You need 1 to 200 ratio. So therefore it's 1 to 1 ratio. So the kilaya karam or the truma is, we consider that's what's machmitz. And as we mentioned, once it's machmitz, the one who causes it to become chametz, to help it rise, that is enough to be called aser. The entire bread is aser on account of that. Even if you have 1 to 200 in the actual remaining dough, it doesn't make a difference because chimutz is more severe, as we learned in the previous Mishnayos. Hope you enjoyed today's share. Stay tuned for Iyam Mitzion coming up next.